I was partnered with Bonnie Nicholls to observe and reflect on how some factors in her life affect her everyday diet. Bonnie addressed how her religion, financial situation, culinary skills, food preference, location, education, and environment impacted her decision when deciding on food to consume. Some points were greatly addressed compared to others, but I'll cover all the points during this video. The first factor that I'll be discussing is how Bonnie's religious upbringing has influenced her, or more of lack of religion. Bonnie does celebrate the typical highly marketed Australian household public holidays. She was raised with no specific religion. But despite this, she still has the standard Easter morning with chocolate, but doesn't alter the meals she consumes that day. So no special lunch or restricted consumption of any particular food. The only holiday that changes Bonnie's everyday diet is Christmas. Bonnie's family has a typical Christmas Day lunch, which consists of a ham, turkey and pudding. Bonnie only works part-time, which doesn't provide her with a large amount of money to spend on groceries. Luckily, she still lives at home, so her parents still provide groceries for her, although if she would like to cook a recipe in particular, she'll go to a very conveniently located Coles near her house to purchase ingredients herself. Due to her income, she also budgets her weekly expense on food and limits the amount of time she orders out. Bonnie mentioned spending approximately $30 a week on food, which covers a meal and a beverage for a special occasion, such as a friend's birthday. Another factor is Bonnie's cooking ability, which she described as pretty good due to studying food tech in high school, which allowed her to learn the basics in the kitchen and the ability to follow a recipe, which she does occasionally when she's feeling adventurous. However, on days she isn't feeling so adventurous, she sticks to basic meals that cover all the macro groups. An example of her simpler meals would be mixed vegetables or salad with some type of meat. Bonnie sometimes also cooks pasta such as lasagna as well. Bonnie's food preference also plays a major role in her diet. She enjoys meat, so loves dishes that incorporates chicken or beef. Growing up, Bonnie used to stay with her auntie, which happened to be vegetarian, so she occasionally enjoys a vegetarian pasta as she's a massive fan of all pasta dishes. The main observable influence in Bonnie's diet is her father, as he is a fisherman, so she's grown up to love seafood and tends to lean towards seafood dishes such as calamari if it's on the menu. However, is happy to have most dishes as she isn't particularly fussy when it comes to food. Bonnie is extremely knowledgeable when it comes to nutrition, as she has studied health in high school and has also studied a few electives in university relating to health as well. She ensures she eats a balanced diet of protein, fats and carbohydrates, as well as makes healthy changes in her diet when she can. She substituted the classic ice cream after dinner to a bowl of dried fruit or popcorn. Along with this, she takes advantage of kilojoules listed next to the meal on takeaway menus, so she'll compare and pick the healthier option. Bonnie lives extremely close to takeaway restaurants and shops, which means assessing food is very easy for her and her family, which can be a slight problem as it's easy to quickly satisfy some unhealthier craving. But usually her mum cooks with some assistance from her father, so seeking a takeout meal isn't a common occurrence for Bonnie. Social media hasn't really played a massive role in her life either. Bonnie mentioned she's been tempted to start a diet based off social media, but never has committed to it. Another source of influence would be her friends, who are relatively the same to Bonnie, who are seeking a basic, affordable restaurant to catch up at, such as grilled, Nando's or Schnitz.